Do you want to hear why we ended up in a travel trailer in the desert? We had to do some creative thinking. And I'm absolutely thrilled with the results, but it was really stretching what we knew. And we were not born and raised as campers, but we borrowed somebody's adorable Airstream, camped in it, loved it, and bought it. So my kids did grow up camping. So I know how to do that in the most luxurious way for me. I did not want paper plates. I just, plastic silverware, not my jam. So we kind of perfected the art of camping. Then we decided, when we had 13 people in our 61 Airstream for dinner on a very rainy, stormy night, where we knew we needed to go bigger. And instead of just getting one size larger, we ended up going as large as you can get for a travel trailer that you can pull behind a truck, not a fifth wheel. That's another story. So we purchased this trailer pretty much off the assembly line. I had them not put any logos on the outside. I didn't want any of their furniture. I didn't want their crusty carpet. So we just ended up creating a home. At the same time, when you park your trailer somewhere and you're going to keep it there forever or 6 months at a time, you live in it very differently. But the bottom line is you need to be simple with your routines. You have to be minimalistic and not a hoarder in any way. So we had the trailer sitting, and I called around in the desert to see if there would be any place I would be interested in. I found this beautiful resort community. We have 7 pools, 7 areas to wash your clothes. We have a ballroom, a library, an industrial kitchen, concert hall, a dance studio, pottery area, pickleball courts, tennis courts. It's crazy. So for this very low amount of money and low impact, we said, let's just try it. And here I am 4 seasons later. I still haven't purchased a home here. So something's telling me this is kind of my jam for a while. So it's definitely not for everyone. The size of this trailer is the size of my primary bedroom at home. So when I do get home, I absolutely love my house. At the same time, when I'm getting tired of my house, coming here, I'm just in this tiny little moment. And there's a plus to that. I ride my bike to do my laundry. I ride my bike to visit my friends. It's incredibly easy to meet people. There's bingo, there's dinner experiences. People live outdoors, so there's a lot of friendliness. Golfing with the gals in my hood. So I have everything I need right here. It's not a bougie lifestyle, but it just suits us. You also can't jump into this because you need to understand how a trailer works. Now that we're parked, life is more simple. I mean, we have broken down in literally the middle of nowhere, where I had to call the sheriff and say, hey, I'm leaving my trailer on the side of the road. Can you do a few drive-bys, make sure it's fine? We'll get a tow truck. It is not for the weak, because you have to understand all the systems. You have to understand backing it in, hooking it up, checking out how to make it safe to travel down the road. And that has always been a joint venture between my husband and I. When we would pull up in a campground, this thing is 35 feet. It's long. We would have men running in to try to guide my husband into the campsite. I'd have to kick them out because my husband and I have our own language. And I tell you, it is perfect when together we know how to hook up, unhook, all that, because you have to respect this is a large piece of machinery and you have to be safe. So my husband and I make a great team. That said, kids are gone. Don't go to football games anymore. Not interested in camping. In the summer, we don't come here. It's too hot. So we just summarize the trailer. It's like winterizing, but different. And button it all up. And then we come back in probably November. And we just dip in and dip out. Right now, we are experiencing a massive heat wave. And I have never been here in triple digits. These trailers cannot handle it. They're not insulated to really handle it. I was trying to figure out, does the air conditioning run off, does it drain my propane tanks? Because I don't have my husband here with me, and those are so heavy. So honestly, you walk out the door and you can ask a million questions to seasoned RVers, and they know. And that's what you do, is you just listen to stories and try to not have anything nightmarish happen to you. So now I understand my AC runs off of electricity. It's probably going to be expensive. At the same time, I'm keeping this cool. And I'm pretty much staying inside. I don't even want to go get in my car because it's just pounding heat. By the time I get to said destination, then the AC kind of gets cold. It's rugged. It's rugged right now. You live outdoors a lot, which means neighbors come by. I have a beautiful fire pit. I'll show you the video tour of my apartment on wheels. Where I am trying to change is I have so much plastic dishes, which is what you need when you're tooling around camping. I still have my art up because your art, I don't know, can you see that? You can't. I have art here. I have art back here. When you're traveling, you just pull that down, set it somewhere where it won't get damaged, and then you buckle in your furniture, and essentially you want plastic because anything that will topple over in your pantry will break, or you stand the risk of it breaking. I don't think I'm going to go camping anymore. Never say never, but I need to change to more glass. And I changed all my stemware, for lack of a better word, my champagne glasses, all that, those are actual glass. And I have some shorter glasses that are plastic, which we took a late night swim, which is how you find people just cooling off all over the hood. And you have your drink or your cocktail or whatever, and that I always have pretty plastic glasses for. I'm a pantry girl. I love a well-curated pantry. Here, I am nervous to have even this one tin of tuna fish, because if this place is not cool, this will cook at 115 temperature and it kind of ruins your food. So my pantry is very, very small, but I will always and forever have beans and rice, because that's the easiest thing to put together when we roll into town. The other thing is my well-curated pantry is my freezer. And I am so careful with what goes in there so that I can create meals from all of that in there: fruits, vegetables, juice, cut up, frozen, put in baggies, labeled containers. I have it dialed in, and I have a list on my phone to tell me what's there. So when we roll into town, I don't have to rebuy anything. So you do stay really tight. This kind of living, it's not bougie, like I said, and it is so not for everyone. But right now, it is really working in our life. And the fees we pay to keep my little apartment on wheels here year round is less than any family vacation we've gone on for a week. So fiscally, it pencils out. My home in Seattle, my kids are gone. So my husband and I can be in different parts of the house. Here, he's stuck with me. We get to be in the same room. We have to negotiate what news we're going to watch. We have to negotiate what are we going to do. We get put together, and that's why I call it my little love nest, because I get a lot of special time with him. So that really works. If you have any questions on doing this, let me know. The people next door to us, they just have somebody drive in the rig, park it, and that's where they stay. They don't have a tow vehicle. So it can be done without a $50,000 truck, which is what we had to buy when we bought this. So once you get it put somewhere, there are people that can move it for you, which I didn't know. So I just wanted to give you a little sneak at our little life here. It is a much slower life, way heavy in exercising and socializing and visiting my parents and hanging out with them, having quality time with them. So it's been really worth it. And I would love to help you figure out your apartment on wheels. So let me know if you have any questions. Ciao for now.